So each angle in this is an equilateral triangle, so it's 60 degrees. This angle right over there is 90. 60 plus 90, 150. 150 plus what gives me a straight line, because all three of these lines are on a straight line. It should give me 180, so x must therefore be 30. So my value is x is equal to 30. So BCE is this angle right over there, okay? So we're trying to find out what that angle is. My best advice, find out the angles you can find out. So this angle right there is 180 minus 112 because it's on a straight line. 180 minus 112 is 68. So that angle over there is now relatively simple. It's just 180 minus the other two angles. So 50 minus the 68, the 180 minus the 50 minus the 68, which gives me an answer of 62. So that's my answer. So because this is a rhombus, that side is equal to that side, okay? So these are actually an isosceles triangle, okay? So what I'm going to have, if this is 48, I'm going to work out what these two angles are. They want me to work out this angle, but I'm not going to worry about it for now, okay? I'm just going to do 180 minus 48. I'm going to deal with the angles I can find out. So 180 minus 48 is 132. So each one of these angles over here and over here is 132 divided by 2, where 132 divided by 2 is 66. So each angle is 66. I'm just going to write 66 here, okay? Now, I know the angles on a rhombus are equal opposite. So if this is 48, this is also 48. But this is only an 18 down here. So this should be a 30. Because 30 plus 18 is a 48. So now these two are equal. Okay. Now, if these two sides are 48 and the rhombus adds up to 360, I'm just going to take away the two 48s from it and see what is left over. And I get an answer of 264. So these two angles right over here should add up to 264 added together. So how much should they be each? Just divide it by 2. It's going to be 132. So they're 132 each, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to solve it and find out what this angle over here is. I'm just going to do 132 because I know what that angle is. It's 132 minus the 66. 132 minus the 66 is 66. Pretty cool. So that is 66. So now I know this is 30. I know this is 66. Actually, pretty easy to find out what that is now. Didn't even need to, I could not even need to work out what that is. So I'm just going to do 180 minus the 66 minus the 30, which is 84. So my answer over here is 84 degrees. It is good that we worked out what that angle is, because then we find out what that angle is. To find out what that angle is, then add it to that and so forth. So it's always good to look for the angles that you can find, and then later you can find the angles you actually need.